Welcome back, my loves. Deep bows to all of you that are live here with me on Facebook and YouTube and on Zoom. Your presence is truly felt. And today is quite a special passage, passage 57. When I started this journey and flipped through and read through this and felt this impulse, like a crazy idea, what if we put Qigong movements to these passages? There were a few of them I could see real clear, and I wrote little notes in the margins. But honestly, the vast majority of them, I had no idea what I was going to do. And this is one of those passages I clearly remember reading the first time and being struck by it. So, something has emerged that feels very potent to share. And this is why I love this book. This is why I love the path of the Tao and of creativity and allowing this energy to flow through my body as I emerge with this wisdom. So let's take a nice deep breath together, prepare ourselves to receive this passage 57. If you have the book, read along with me. If not, let these words wash over you as I read to you. It's a little bit long of a passage, so I'm only going to read it one time. We'll do the practice, and I'll read it again in the practice. Passage 57, giving yourself away. When women are treated with respect, all people are respected. When women are oppressed, all people become and dishonest. When the people who hold the power have high expectations, inferior results occur. When you try to cheer people up, you prepare them for discontent. When you try to make people honest, you prepare the foundations for dishonesty. The wise woman is happy to be a model and not to try to control others. She is sharp, but does not stab others. She is direct, but with humility. She shines brightly, but does not blind others. Above all, respect yourself. Give your time. Give your energy, your money, but not your soul. When you live for another person, you have no life of your own. When you give yourself away, there is nothing left. Who will respect those who do not respect themselves? Woohoo! Let that land for a second. And honestly, I was like, what am I going to do? And then, as quickly as I was lost in the nothingness, a message came from one of my teachers, Daisy Lee. And this is why I love this book and this Tao. Daisy Lee teaches us about vertical alignment, neutral compassion, and stable lead energy. So let's tap into what that means as we embody this passage. So I invite you to come into your practice space. And as we always do, bring our hands and feet together and with a humble bow, empty your cup, letting go, releasing, and softening into the moment. And as you breathe and exhale and Let go of the thinking mind. Feel your feet on the earth. And with your breath, when it naturally comes, start to inhale and rise up, allowing this energy to rise up through your body, up through your spine as you unfurl your shoulders, lifting your head, and then stepping across the threshold into our practice space, into our sanctuary. Vertical alignment. So let's take a moment to come into vertical alignment. Let's notice your feet. Your feet are about hip width apart. They're under your hips. Your toes are facing forward. And just take a moment to just gently rock your weight, softly, shifting back and forth. And start to feel the points of connection of your feet. Letting your feet be like roots. And at the center of your feet, near the front of your feet, is kidney 1 point, yang chuen, or bubbling springs. So feel that connection to the earth as you start to root yourself here. And vertical alignment shows us that we're connected to the earth through our roots. And it shows us a pathway of energy that flows through our bodies. And from the earth, this energy rises up through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, and it comes up into your pelvis and it pours into your dantian, into this reservoir of your belly, your dantian. And this energy collects here, but it also continues to rise up into your middle dantian, to your heart. And here at this point, it starts to unfurl and open and expand all around you like a ring. And this energy continues to rise up through your throat, opening the gates of your throat, up through the middle of your head, up through your upper dantian, and up through the top of your head, which is your crown, which is Bai Hui. And this energy now goes out into your auric field, and then out of your auric field up into your soul star, or your personal North Star. And now you connect with a different form of energy. This is cosmic, universal heaven energy, starlight. We know that we are made of starlight and minerals from beyond Earth. And so this cosmic light, this starlight, starts to come down. And as it comes down, it goes down into your auric field and into your crown, but it also cascades around your body, down around your body, down around into your energy body, down to the earth. And then it comes back up through your perineum, up through your base of your body, up through your central channel, back through your lower dantian, back into your middle dantian, out into your arms and into your hands. So let's stand in vertical alignment. You can have your hands resting at your side. I'm going to just rest my hands here. So this is a pathway, a connection between earth and sky. And in between earth and sky, we stand as nature, just like the rest of creation. So when we come into alignment, we're coming into alignment with these three forces, vertical alignment. And when we anchor into this posture, we start to attune to the frequencies of earth and the universe and nature. And in this passage, it said the wise woman is content to model how to not control others. So when we stand this way, vertical alignment, we're standing as neutral compassion. And in the Tao of Women, we've talked about this before. Compassion, neutral compassion, means that we have empathy, we have sympathy, we have love, we are always ready and willing to do the right thing and to be of service and to take good care and tend to and care. At the same time, there is a level of neutrality, meaning we're not overextending. We stay in our center. We stay connected to these three forces to the best of our ability. We are in alignment while we serve. So there is a neutral compassion. And when we are in vertical alignment with neutral compassion, we become the embodiment of a frequency that's called stable lead energy. We become a safe place, a sanctuary, the living grace in the room. We move from our center, rooted, lifted, and expanded, heart open, voice clear and true. We can give our energy, but not our soul. We are in vertical alignment with neutral compassion, and we cultivate stable lead energy. So, feeling into that, let's start to drop into the flow. Let's hold that frequency of vertical alignment, neutral compassion, and stable lead energy as we drop into the flow. We've done this before. This is called open the flow. As you inhale, your weight shifts back toward your heels and your hands gently rise. As the energy rises up your spine, and as you rock forward, weight on your toes, the energy pours down the front of your body as your hands float down. Working with your breath, your own rate and rhythm, you're finding your flow, finding your pace, your rhythm, so that you become peaceful, harmonized within yourself. You're balancing effort. There's a little bit of effort here with surrender. You're starting to let this energy move through you. As this energy rises and falls with your breath, as you shift your weight, you're staying in this alignment and you're mixing these energies of heaven and earth and nature. We're about to transition into opening the flow into the 6 directions. So when your hands float up, let your elbows drop. Your hands are in front of your middle dantian, in front of your heart. And when your exhale comes naturally, go ahead and press forward and sit down like you're sitting on a tall stool. And then inhale back. Your hands come back, your body gently rises as you receive the energy from in front of you. Let's just do this a few times. Go ahead and press forward as you sit down and rise up as your hands return. feeling into your relationship with this passage and your relationship with your community, with your role, with your family, your work, that you are giving your attention, that you are willing to give yourself a little bit. And now we're going to expand out to the side. So the next time your breath naturally exhales, expand out to the side and open up and be willing to reach. And this is as far as you can reach. So that's where you have control. So this, extend yourself out to the people and to the community, and allow yourself to receive the results of that energy. So drop your elbows, turn your hands toward each other so that they face in front of your upper dantian, and just feel into this space, listening inside the brilliance of your mind. And now letting your hands float down to your middle dantian, sensing and feeling. And letting your hands float down to your lower dantian, sensing and feeling. And we're going to go back to open the flow in the 6 directions again, because I want to highlight something in the form that really spoke to me. You can give your energy. You can give your attention, your time, your money, but do not go beyond this. Do not give your soul. And then if you give, then allow yourself to receive and be in the conduit so you can respect yourself, your mind, your heart, your body. Who respects you if you do not respect yourself? If you do not stand in integrity, in vertical alignment, as neutral compassion, as stable lead energy, it's easy to overgive and overextend and lose your center and get pulled off, pulled apart. But we are wise women. We are coming together, integrating our Jing, Qi, and Shen, our mind, our spirit, our body, our energy. And we are role modeling, being way showers of how to be sharp, but not stab. How to be bright, but not shine over somebody. How to respect and hold true to your own dignity and your own soul. So stay in this practice, and I'm going to read it to you one more time as you repeat the flowing form. And so as you flow, embody this wisdom, giving yourself away. When women are treated with respect, all people are respected. When women are oppressed, all people become repressed and dishonest. When the people who hold power have high expectations, inferior results occur. When you try to cheer people up, you prepare them for discomfort. When you try to make people honest, you prepare the foundation for dishonesty. The wise woman is happy to be a model and not to try to control others. She is sharp, but does not stab others. She is direct, but with humility. She shines brightly, but does not blind others. Above all, respect yourself. Give your time, your energy, your money, but not your soul. When you live for another person, you have no life of your own. When you give yourself away, there is nothing left. Who will respect those who do not respect themselves? Powerful. So I'm going to drop back into the flow with you, wherever you are, embodying the words, embodying the message of the Tao. I'm really feeling that part about give your time, give your energy, give your money, but do not give your soul. And I'm really feeling this part where you turn and respect yourself, like you know your mind, you know your heart, you know your body, and you know the wisdom that flows through you as you stand between earth and sky as a pillar of vertical alignment, of neutral compassion, and as stable lead energy of self-respect, dignity, and worth as you walk as love. Let's start to complete. We're going to draw the energy up from the earth, gather it from the heavens. Let our hands float down, smoothing out this field, this column of light, this energetic body of form and formless, of love and matter, being a model of what it means to be a way shower, because this way shower fills herself back up. Because if you are depleted and overgiving and overextending, you have nothing left to give. And if you don't tend to yourself and care for yourself and respect yourself, no one else will. And there's a truth to that. So let's integrate, embody, remember. And so this is our last one. So our hands and feet are going to, your hands are going to rise, you're going to shift your weight. Your hands make it to the top, your feet are going to come together. And now reach tall out of your energy body back into your physical body. Turn your hands down. Now letting gravity do all the work, just all this energy, all this wisdom, all this experience is going down and in through your middle dantian down to your lower dantian to seal in. Your shen is up, your mind is bright, your heart is open, your body is present and relaxed. Your energy is down here in your belly, making a circle, sealing it in one direction and the other direction. And as we bow out, remember what the book says. The wise woman shines bright. The right hand makes a fist. Shine bright. Left hand covers it. Don't blind everybody. Like the moon, you're always whole and complete, even in your darkest hour. Hands to your heart, and together we bow. We bow to each other, everyone here in this circle, here live and on the replay. We thank you. We bow to our teachers, teachers, and the teacher within. And we draw this energy back into our heart with humility, but we do not store it in our heart. No, we store it into our dantian as we step back across the threshold, back into the world, and we rub it in and we shake it off and we do whatever it is we need to do so you can be the living grace in the room, the stable lead energy. And so I would love to hear from you. What did you receive from this passage? What stood out to you? How can you feel yourself when you're extending, overextending, or when you're in your center and able to be a pillar of neutral compassion? Let me know in the comments and invite your friends. Get a copy of this book. Push like and subscribe on this video. And I will see you next week.